Claude Code just shipped something big. It's called Ultraplan, and it changes how you plan code changes forever. If you use coding agents, and you should, this is a feature you need to know about. The best part? It works with all the major coding agents out there, and the orchestration layer that ties them together is fully local and open source. So, what is Ultraplan exactly? It's a new feature in Claude Code that lets you hand off a planning task from your local terminal to a cloud-based session on claude.ai/code. Instead of drafting plans in your terminal where review is limited, Claude builds a rich implementation plan in the browser. You get a visual plan editor where you can comment on individual sections, ask for revisions, and approve or reject specific parts. Think of it like a code review for your plan before any code gets written. 3 things make this powerful. First, targeted feedback. You comment on specific sections of the plan instead of replying to the whole thing. Second, hands-off drafting. The plan generates remotely so your terminal stays free for other work. Third, flexible execution. You can approve the plan to run on the web and auto-open a pull request, or send it back to your terminal for local execution. There are 3 ways to launch Ultraplan from your CLI. The first is the dedicated command. Just type /ultraplan followed by your prompt. For example, /ultraplan migrate the auth service from sessions to JWTs. The second way is the keyword trigger. Just include the word Ultraplan anywhere in a normal prompt and Claude will detect it and offer to launch the cloud planning session. The third way is from a local plan. When Claude finishes a local plan and shows you the approval dialog, you can choose to refine it with Ultraplan on the web. This sends the draft to the cloud for further iteration. Each of these paths opens the same cloud planning experience, just from different starting points. The command and keyword paths show a confirmation dialog first, while the local plan path skips it since you already made the choice. Here's the official demo from Anthropic showing Ultraplan in action. Watch how the plan gets drafted in the cloud while the terminal stays available for other work. The interface shows the full plan with sections you can click on, comment on, and refine. This is real footage from the announcement. The status indicator in your CLI shows you the progress as Claude researches your codebase and drafts the plan. When it's ready, you open it in your browser and get a rich editing surface that's way more powerful than trying to review a plan in your terminal. Let's walk through the review and execution flow. Once the plan is ready in your browser, you get a full document view with each section laid out clearly. You can click on any section to add a comment, request a revision, or approve it. This is a game changer for teams where one person writes the plan and another reviews it. When you're happy with the plan, you have 2 choices for execution. Option 1, run it on the web. Claude executes the plan in the cloud, makes the changes, and opens a pull request automatically. Option 2, send it back to your terminal. The plan comes back to your local Claude Code session where you execute it with full access to your local environment and tools. There are a few requirements to know about. You need Claude Code version 2.1.91 or later, a Claude Code on the web account, and a GitHub repository. Also, because this runs on Anthropic's cloud infrastructure, it's not available if you're using Amazon Bedrock, Google Cloud Vertex AI, or Microsoft Foundry. Now here's where this gets really interesting for power users. If you're working with multiple coding agents, and you should be, you need orchestration. That's exactly what Conductor OSS does. It's a Markdown native AI agent orchestrator. You write tasks in a Kanban board, agents spawn automatically, pull requests open, and the board updates in real time. It works with Claude Code, Codex, Gemini, and every other major coding agent. And it's fully local. Your code never leaves your machine unless you want it to. Check it out at conductor.com. The GitHub repo is at github.com/sharonik06/conductoross. Go start it. What makes Conductor different is that it treats coding agents as interchangeable workers. You don't lock into one agent. You use the right agent for the right task. Claude for complex refactoring, Codex for quick fixes, Gemini for documentation. Conductor coordinates all of them from one local dashboard. Ultraplan is a sign of where coding agents are headed. The planning phase is moving to the cloud where you get richer review tools, while execution stays flexible between cloud and local. If you're not using coding agents yet, you're falling behind. And if you are using them, you need orchestration. Conductor OSS ties it all together, fully local, fully open source. Head to conductros.com to get started. Start the repo at github.com/sharonik06/conductoross. Links in the description. See you in the next one.